Hey everyone, thanks so much for stopping by today. We are going to be making Jo's Pear Bread from Magnolia Cookbook volume number 3. And after reading her description, she really just had a plethora of pears from her farm and swapped out bananas with pears. So we're going to try this pear bread, see how it tastes. I'm excited because I've actually never had pear bread, so I'm pumped to try it. And if you're wondering, wow, this is an adorable apron, thank you, Aileen. She actually made this by hand, so shout out to Aileen. But let's get started on our Jo's Pear Bread. Okay, so our first step is to peel our pears. So let's peel. Whenever I get the peeler out, the dogs always come. And look who's here. Bauer is upstairs. So he does not know this is happening, but if he did, he'd be here. So we're gonna cut this up and then we're gonna throw this in the food processor, and she wants it to be very puree-y. So it's almost like we're adding like an applesauce, you know, to the bread. So it's definitely gonna add some moisture because this is very juicy. A little spot. Whoa, look how slippery they are. Okay. Okay, so the slippery part of this job is done. I'm gonna throw out our peels here. Sorry, Penny. No peels for you, baby girl. All right, I'm gonna wash and dry my hands before I guess get started on slippery part number 2, which is cutting these up. So give me 1 second. Okay, so we are going to chop these up. And basically just going around the core here. We don't want the core. And we're just gonna roughly cut these because we're throwing these into the food processor anyway, so we don't need to go too crazy and really cut these up. So. Okay. All right, so our pears are all in our food processor, and I'm going to turn this on and let it blend because we want it to be puree-y. Let's see. Yes, very puree-y. Okay. So I'm gonna get this out of the way and I'm gonna get the stand mixer. That way we can start combining all these ingredients and then throw this in the oven. Okay, so we have our stand mixer out. The first thing that we're gonna do and mix is our brown sugar, our vanilla, our melted butter, oh yeah, and our eggs. Throw it in here, because I know some people, not gonna mention anyone, but he's looking at me right now, where he gets so nervous that I'm gonna drop a shell in, and I have yet to do that, but eggs. We're gonna mix this up. All right, now we're gonna add in our pear puree. Penny does not like this sound. She's scared of the peach puree. I mean the pear puree. All right, let's all shut up. Okay. All right, put this aside. Smells yummy. Okay, so now that those wet ingredients are all set, I'm going to whisk together our dry ingredients and then add them to our mixer. So I have some cinnamon, some baking soda, and some salt. Now this recipe does call for walnuts, but if you've been watching this channel, you know I'm not a big fan of having nuts in bread, so I am foregoing the walnuts. All right, all whisked. Let's add this to our mixture. She says to combine for about 1 minute, so we'll do just that. Let me just get the sides. Smells really good. Okay, now that this is all combined, I'm gonna grab our carousel that we're gonna put this in and get some, some raw sugar and throw it on top, and then we'll pop this in the oven. Okay, so I have my prepared little pan here. I did already spray this down with nonstick spray. So I'm gonna add in our batter. Smells really good. Spread it around. A little bit more. Okay. All right. So I have some raw sugar here. It's just, a little thicker. So I'm going to add this on top of the pear batter. Trying to be even about it. Not being really good about it, but okay, I think we're good. Okay, so this goes in the oven at 350 for about 40 to 45 minutes. So let's get this in there. All right, see you in 40. Okay, so it's been just about 40 minutes. I tested it, it's all clean and ready to go. Let's get it out of the oven. It looks so good. It smells amazing. I wish I could just package up the smell and throw it through the camera. It smells really good. So let this cool. We'll test it out in a couple minutes. All right, so it's time to try our Joe's Pear Bread from Magnolia Cookbook, volume number 3. Wow, this is amazing. Please try this. She does say to put this with butter, but you don't really need it. It's so tasty. And while I was making this, I thought, do I need to have a crumble with this? But you really do not. It is delicious. Wow, I never thought I would have a pear bread in my life, and this is really good. I am making this for friends, family, anyone who wants it. So you know where to find me. Thanks so much for coming by and watching as we made this bread. It was so good. Please like and subscribe, and I'll catch you next time.